Hi, I'm Andrew, and this is a demo for the e-commerce project that I completed with Kendra and Peter in the Concordia Web Development bootcamp that I took. So we were given a file with a whole bunch of items in it that could be sold, descriptions, prices, coming in stock, Web64 image, a base64 image. And we were told, okay, make a site that people can log into and, put things into a cart and purchase them basically. And this is what we came up with. I will mention that after completing the project, we were then taught how to use like backend like Mongo, and we were told, okay, now convert the project to Mongo. But at the same time, we were also working on our final project essentially. So we did like 90% of it. I'll show you what I mean in a bit, but bear that in mind for now. So yeah, so you can go shop here. There's this item. Let's add it to our cart. Here it's in our cart. Currently in Tommy's account. Let's sign out, empty our cart, and go back to shopping. So let's add this to the cart. Let's add 4 of them. All right, so now we cannot add 4 more because we already have 4 in our cart, and 4 and 4 is 8, and that exceeds 7. If I went down to 3, I could do that. I could add that to the cart. Now I'm at 7. I can't go any higher because 7 exceeds the number that we could possibly sell this person. Go back to be a little reasonable. I don't need 7 of those Mio Link Sport wristband heart rate monitors. Let's add this in. All right, so now let's go to sign in. Let's create an account. Let's just go to this. I mean, you could create an account, where you can put all the information, but I'll just sign into this one I already made. Back to login. All right. So you can keep shopping. All these different pages of things. You can apply different filters. Let's make the lifestyle thing. All right. This apparently is classified under lifestyle, I guess, because it's a lifestyle choice to wear a watch nowadays. Times are changing. Oh yeah, I think this picture was slightly formatted differently. Anyhow, let's get rid of that ugliness. Wow, is that a big watch? Oh, it's sold out. Popular. Anyway, you get the idea. So you can browse around and choose different items and whatnot. Let's go to checkout. So it's telling me I have these things. Sure, I'm gonna buy those. I'm gonna ship to this address, or I could make a new address, which would then get stored in my account information. Let's just check out, continue, ship to this address, and now we have to go Visa. There we go. That's my number. I swear. Probably should not have used the number field, or I should have eliminated these with CSS. Sure, it's October. It's kind of funny. I made it so that if it's expired, you can't click confirm. Anyway, I mean, this is like obviously not hooked up to anything. This is just, a fabricated backend, so it's not going to do anything. If you confirm, it gives me a random confirmation number, and which gets stored into here. This is something we didn't complete. So what happened was we were originally told we'd have until like a Monday. We had it was 2 weeks to this project. And then on the Thursday, we were told, you know what, forget it. You don't have until Monday. You have until Friday. So there were some features that we did not complete because in the last year, like, okay, we just have to make it presentable. And the order details history was one of the things we did not complete. I was mentioning before that a few days after this, we were like, okay, you can do your final projects now, but we were also taught how to do Mongo and actual storing of information on a backend database. And we were told to convert all of our handle functions so that they would actually put the information in a server, in Mongo specifically. So like we did that in like a day basically, which is a lot of work. but there were a couple of things we did which like no other groups did. Things like if you put items into your cart before creating an account, and then you create an account, it will grab those items and add them to your new carts account, new accounts cart. But that function would also do things like make sure that oh yeah. So let's say you had an account with items in your cart, and then you were not signed in. You had items in your cart, and then you sign into your account, which has items in its cart. It would merge those two carts, and the complication there is if you exceed the item capacities that we can possibly ship to you, we would have to truncate the numbers. So that was like a big complicated thing. There were, I think, one or two functions that we didn't bother converting to the Mongo thing, and I think the cart appropriation was one of the functions we didn't switch because it was already over and above what we were supposed to do for the project, and we all wanted to get to our individual projects. So yeah, that's basically it. I don't think these are actually links. Yeah. Obviously, it's like, the idea here was to demonstrate that we could work together on GitHub and whatnot, and work remotely with each other. And yeah, we had a lot of fun. That's it. Thank you. End the video.